Купон там, или как сказать?
Steakhouse Bacon.
Ой, купон Steakhouse Bacon, или? То есть два там.
What the two put salads today? Then for tomorrow French please.
Good, we're good to go. But we cannot hear you yet. So let's try that again when we're not on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Great stuff. Thanks for that, David. Hello and welcome along to this Hype GVA 2.0 Motorsport Draft. You've seen the pitches, you've heard from the partners, and now it's time to reveal the results and uncover which of our motorsport startups have indeed made it to the starting grid of this Grand Prix. My name is Sid Coley. I'm a London-based TV sports presenter and producer, and I serve as one of the mentors on the media and broadcasting vertical of the Hype GVA. And today, I'll be hosting what could well be a defining day for our game-changing startups, with the possibility, of course, of potential pilots down the line with our stellar partners. Now, a quick recap of how we got here. Back in 2020, Hype GVA 1 was a rousing success and subsequently led to the 2.0 this year, which was even bigger, with over 1,400 applications and 51 partners on board for what will undoubtedly go down as an industry-defining program. 3 months after the GVA's second installment kicked off, we had the pitching day for the motorsport vertical on March the 25th. And here we are today with the big reveal. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to our partners, who include leaders from some of the most innovative and forward-looking sports brands and organizations from all across the world. These, of course, include Automotive Industries, Volkswagen, E1 Series, Delta Tray, and of course, Air Speeder. I would also like to extend that welcome to our game-changing startups, who have successfully offered a number of innovations and timely solutions, which could indeed shape the future of the motorsport industry. We'll shortly invite each of our motorsport vertical partners to take the floor and reveal their selections. But before we jump straight into the draft, let's hear from the team principals who made today possible and have played an instrumental role in creating, organizing, and leading the Hype Global Virtual Accelerator, and of course, the motorsport vertical. And with that, taking us into our formation lab is Hype President and Founder, Amir Rave. Amir, the floor is yours.
Hey, Sid, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
All right. Hi, good evening from Tel Aviv. Great to see you all. I'm just sitting outside of our innovation lab, 10 minutes from Tel Aviv. The next time you can jump on a flight and come over, we'll be honored to host you here. Great to see the partners and the startups making it to now. This is the first ever motorsport dedicated accelerator. And today we'll see the announcement and the startups that made it into the program to start a collaboration and exploring to do a pilot and maybe a commercial agreement later on, and really helping our partners change the landscape of motorsports and anything around this universe. So really excited about this session today. I know the startups are waiting to hear the big news, and I want to acknowledge our partners. Some of you have chosen really a big number of startups that are, it shows your commitment and stand for innovation. So excited about today and the program that will start officially next week. A quick big chapeau, as they say in French, to Alberto for your leadership of this vertical, and also Jeromike and the team. Amazing work. Looking forward to continue impacting the sports universe together. See you later. You are invited for a beer later on. There is a game here.
Thanks very much indeed, Amir. A beer at this point sounds lovely, and rightly said, this very much is the starting grid with exciting times, hopefully beckoning for all our startups. And now, with checkered flag in hand, as always, let's welcome the program director for the motorsport vertical, Alberto Garriga. So Alberto, over to you.
Hi, Sid, thank you. I know everybody's impatient, so I'm going to keep it short. I just want to thank you. I want to thank all the startups that have applied, and I also want to congratulate you because you've made it to the very final stage. I also want to mention that on a personal note, it has been a great experience for me to get to talk to all of you and to get to know a little bit better, not only your solution, but also learn about yourselves. And yeah, I just want to wish you all good luck, and I look forward working with some of you in the upcoming program. So back to you, Sid.
Great stuff. Thanks very much indeed, Alberto. So not very long left at all now. A bit of housekeeping before we proceed. Each of our partners will take the floor and share a bit about their challenges, after which they will reveal their picks and also briefly share with us what really stood out for them and why they chose these particular startups. At which point, each of the startups will be called upon to share a quick word and react to the news of being selected. So this is it. The draft is upon us. Sit back and enjoy as we make our way through all the selections that have piqued the interest of our partners, leading hopefully to potential collaborations down the road. So it is lights out and away we go. And now to wave us off on pole position is our first partner, Automotive Industries. And joining us from Ohio will be John Larkin, publisher at Automotive Industries. So John, ready when you are.
Thank you, Sid. I'm coming through.
Indeed.
A real honor for Automotive Industries. A real honor that AI, as I'll be referring to her as, AI has been through a number of world wars in her 100+ year history, a number of pandemics, including the one that we're going through now, and constant innovation has been driving the automotive industry since its birth over 120 years ago. So for automotive industries to be invited by Hype and part of the Hype Motorsports vertical, that is a huge honor for us to keep our finger on the pulse of exciting technologies for tomorrow, or well, for today. So what are our challenges? Our challenges are to find innovative ways to engage automotive industry's audience. Our audience of more than 3 million automotive industry professionals worldwide, who, like many of you innovators, are constantly striving to build the best for the consumer. Also part of our challenge, how to build AI's brand equity in this modern digital world. How to bring forth an automotive industry TV channel to serve our audience. How to broadcast live events from Frankfurt, Detroit, Las Vegas. How to engage augmented reality for who are probably the biggest advertisers in the world, the automotive industry. They sponsor, nearly everything. And so these were our challenges, including lead generation, identity enrichment. So I really was honored to listen through many fantastic presentations. And I even jumped on YouTube to listen to some of the other verticals and heard some of the presentations more than once. So I really wanted to consume this innovation. So let's get to the pilots, AI's pilots. It is a pleasure, it's an honor. And without further ado, okay. We were very impressed with Roberto Moretto and Andrew Luban from Sports Cash. We feel that in the automotive industry and generally in the B2B environment, cryptocurrency will grow and be an important brand equity, brand building opportunity for us at AI. And so we want to learn from the Sports Cash team how we can integrate this currency into the brand equity. So thank you to Roberto and Andrew. Sorry, do I carry on with all the sections?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, indeed.
My
so John, we
apologies.
get to all the startups once you've revealed all your picks, but no problem at all. We'll keep things moving. Thanks for that.
Let me get on to our second pick. John Manuel Gomez from Elimitic. We are really excited about the 360 Stadium Seat, and we want to see how this Stadium Seat can be used for B2B events, B2B audiences and conferences, global locations. It's a great way to monetize attendance. So we're looking forward to learning more from Jean Manuel Gomez from Elimitic. Eva Fisher from Dream Sports TV. Automotive industries would like to learn from Eva and Dream Sports how to create an automotive industry TV channel for today, how to create source of share footage, how to create a monthly specialist channel. So exploring with Dream Sports how to grow an AI community of professionals around automotive industries TV. Our next selection, Alan Silverstein from Imagine AR. Alan, we want to help suppliers, of which there are many in the automotive industry, to engage AR, plus emerging consumer brands such as Liquimoly, a supplier of lubricants to the industry, to create augmented reality advertising by location, via the printed page, the web page, QR code activated, or QR code redirect to web pages. But we see this as an integral part of today in B2B spend, advertising spend. And I hope the COVID vaccination went good yesterday. Next pilot, and selection, Bruce Allen, Chris, and Clayton from Trigger Media. Developing a digital strategy with automotive industries that can be commercialized as we work with some of the most amazing brands in the industry globally. So we want to create virtual unboxing events or virtual activities, maybe create a trigger frame using AI's logo, our clients' logos, but there's so many ways we can explore. So automotive industries looks forward to learning from you guys and bringing this to our clients as well. Next pilot, Darren Cantwell. Darren from Advanced Radio Mapping. We see your technology as a great way to measure and analyze event traffic from many automotive industry events around the world. Literally every continent, every major city has some type of automotive activity. So we are really excited to learn with you as well and bring that to the automotive industry globally. And number 7, last but not least, Zach Rosenberg from Catapult X. I did mention to you that we thought yours was one of the most entertaining presentations, but more seriously on a business note, we want to learn from you, Zach, and your team how your video AI platform can benefit us and all the footage we have and our clients have to create a revenue share opportunity, for both of us. So it is an honor on behalf of our 125 young year history to be able to work with some of the best minds today in offerings for audiences around the world. So I thank you, and I look forward to listening to you guys.
John, thanks very much indeed for that. And a massive congratulations to these 7 startups that have indeed been selected. So that's Advanced Radio Mapping, Imagine AR, Trigger Media, DreamSports.tv, Catapult X, Illimitic, and Sport Cash One. A huge congratulations to all of you. We'll hear from you shortly. But before we do so, John, a massive thanks to yourself once again. So that's John Larkin, publisher at Automotive Industries, joining us from Ohio. Now, I am aware you've got quite a few startups and partners on this call. So let's start perhaps with Advanced Radio Mapping. Feel free to unmute yourselves and share your reactions.
Thanks a lot, John. Really honored that you've picked us. I know we had a great chat the other day, and just working together with the reach that you guys have, without this program, I don't think we would have ever got to talk to you. So really looking forward to working with you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Darren. Huge congratulations to yourself and to Advanced Radio Mapping. I am aware that we are in the presence of Imagine AR, so over to yourselves.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm really excited to work with you as well. Certainly on the B2B side of it, it's an area we're interested in, and I think leveraging our AR with you is going to drive some interesting engagements, and we're truly excited to work with our first publisher as well. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you to you, Alan, and a massive congratulations to Imagine AR. Next up, let's hear from DreamSports.tv. Do we have Eva on the call?
Hi, thank you. Of course, I'm thrilled to learn that we are going to work for John and Automotive Industries, especially launching a brand new TV channel and engaging your audiences in new ways and leverage the brand equity of this great business. So thank you very much. I really look forward to next steps. And thank you all from the Hype team making such a great program.
Great stuff. Thank you, Eva. Congratulations to yourself and, of course, to DreamSports.tv. Next up, let's now hear from Illimitic. Over to you.
Thank you, John, for the opportunity to work with you. We are looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.
Great stuff. Congratulations there, of course, to Jean-Manuel and to Illimitic. I believe you also have Trigger Media, Chris, joining us. So, Chris, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Sid. Appreciate it. Alberto, thank you very much for the great motorsports vertical. Appreciate all the help and the guidance. John, looking forward to having some initial meetings and talking to you guys about digital strategy across all of your assets. So looking forward to it. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Chris, and a big congratulations to yourself and the team, of course, at Trigger Media. I've just been informed that we also have Roberto from Sportcash One. So Roberto, ready when you are.
Yeah, we are very happy to be selected for this vertical, and we will try to do our best to improving the automotive industry market with our cryptocurrency solution. We are in it. Thank you.
Great stuff. Congratulations to Roberto and, of course, to Sportcash One. Now, we will keep things moving at that point. We've just heard from our first partner, Automotive Industries, and we now hear from a second partner. So we cross the pond, head over to Europe, and joining us from Munich will be Mark Hilbert, Team Lead Machine Learning for Engineering and Production at Volkswagen. So Mark, over to you.
Yeah, hello, and thanks again for the introduction. First of all, I would like also to say thank you to all the partners, to Hype, to the presenters. I think it was a great experience listening to your different kind of businesses, of your ideas and technologies. And I want to say to you all, please, like, even if we will not work within this collaboration together, I see a lot of bright things coming from you. So, and I'm really looking forward to see you progress also like in different kind of directions. And just because we will not continue within this this setup, it doesn't mean that we will not do any future business with you. So I think a lot of things might come up in the future, and I'm very, very interested in working with you, with all of you. Nevertheless, I had this very, very difficult task to select a few of them, because like, if you want to continue, we want to seriously continue with you, and really looking forward in doing POCs and extending your technology, and also certainly collaborating with you in a very, very intense way. So this is the very important thing for me here. I would like to talk with you about the three kind of businesses we selected it, and the three companies we selected it to work with. And I would like to make it in kind of a story. The first business we selected was advanced radio mapping. And for us, this is the beginning of the journey, the opportunity to collect data from our customers, understanding their behavior, understanding their interest in our products. So for example, using them in some kind of events, in some kind of dealership, provides a really unique view of what people think about our products. And this is something that I hope for the Volkswagen Data Lab will drive our sales and will make us basically think about how we can make great products and how to present it to our customers. Also coming from the Data Lab, specifically in Munich, I'm also very interested in working with you and collecting this kind of data, being GDPR compliant, which is very, very important in Europe, and at the same time, creating a lot of new information from it. Coming from the point where we collect data, understanding our customers, I would like to go to the next step and to the next company where I would like to continue with in the future. And this is virtual reality life. And there it comes to the part that I believe our customers, not only with the pandemic, but also before, will do a lot of things in the future online. They will have a look in how to get actually familiar with our product, to try it out, how it looks like, how it behaves, how it looks in certain environments. And I think you as a startup create a very, very nice idea in doing that. And it's not only about the customers, but also like thinking about how we collaborate with companies, how we present ourselves in certain kind of meetings. I think this is all different kind of topics we can address here, and I would love to work with you together. And coming to the next point, and I already said that when you had the pitch, when I saw the pitch of the Catapult X, I really believe that it is a very, very interesting combination of machine learning and advertisement, something that I see really progressing in the future. Having big companies like the big streaming industries, a lot of people of us all watching those kind of videos and movies online, and combining that with advertising, promoting our kind of products and our kind of interest to our customers in that very specific way, is something which is very unique, using very high-tech technology in terms of machine learning. And I'm really looking forward in pushing this kind of technology really to the edge and understanding what we can do. And I'm looking forward to work with the three companies and three startups together in the future. I'm really looking forward also to progress in the program with you.
Thanks very much indeed for that, Mark, and a huge congratulations to our three selected startups. So that's Advanced Radio Mapping, your second pick already, Virtuality Live, and of course, Catapult X, who of course also have been selected for a second time. And with that in mind, let's first hear from Advanced Radio Mapping. So Darren, over to you.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Sid. Delighted again. We saw a natural fit when we spoke to Alberto. So it's great that our vision is seen by you as well. Can't wait to get started.
Great stuff. Congratulations, Darren, and congratulations again, of course, to Advanced Radio Mapping. Next up, let's hear from Virtuality Live and see how they reacted to the news. So over to you. You might have to unmute yourself.
I thought you were in charge. Okay, Mark, thank you very much. Very pleased to hear that you've chosen us. We're absolutely exhilarated. I really thought that was my most excited one to actually hear from you. Can't wait to do some 3D interactive video stuff with you and your team and explore those ideas that we had in our pitch with you. So yeah, finally, thanks to everyone again. Really happy, super.
Great stuff. Congratulations to yourself, Lee, and of course to your team at Virtuality Live. Not entirely sure if we are in the presence of Catapult X, and with that in mind, we will keep things moving, hopefully perhaps hearing from them a little later on. So we now move to our third partner this evening, and I believe joining us from the UK is Yanni Andreopoulos, who is the Chief Commercial and Marketing Officer at the E1 series. So Yanni, ready when you are.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you to Amir, Alberto, Jerome, Sid, and the whole team at Hype for taking us through this. It's been a fun journey. Thank you to all of the startups who have pitched. It was very difficult to make a decision, and especially for us, given the stage that we're at, we're a complete startup. We're not going to start racing until end of 2022 at the earliest. A lot of things are very, very relevant, but probably too early for us to be jumping on board. So with that in mind, I've had to make a very difficult decision to trim it down into things that can sort of add value to us, hopefully, in the short and medium term as we build up and ramp up towards our launch and our racing start. Much like Mark just said, I intend to stay in touch with all of you. So that as and when we start to get further down the line in terms of our development, we can also discuss where we might be able to collaborate for what we need. But as Sid usually says, without further ado, I'll get into the announcements and in no particular order, purely because this is the order in which Alberto has sent them to me. Virtuality Live, Lee, we're very excited to discuss with you how we could potentially use 3D interactive videos for the launch of our Racebird and for potentially the launch of new teams, new venues, new racing locations as we go forward. Flight Ops, we are excited to speak to Shay and his team about how we can start to develop a program and what needs to be on the boat in order to create a new and different broadcast experience for our fans. Stargraph, Michele, we're very interested in what you're doing with NFTs and the way that we can use those in order to create digital art and digital experiences for people as an avenue, not necessarily for huge revenue generation in the early days, but for creating a differentiated and forward-thinking fan base who will be our early adopters. Trigger Media, Bruce, Clayton, and Chris, we've obviously spoken quite a few times, very impressed with your vision and ideas, so very much looking forward to discussing with you how we can create an incredible oral and visual experience coming off of the Racebirds for the racing. Full venue, Tiago, your AI, I think, is going to be entirely game-changing, and we're very much focused on trying to use that in a slightly different way from what it's actually intended, as we discussed, in terms of building, starting to build that core audience and segmenting into the right tribes in the best way possible. And Sport React. Anto, we loved your presentation. I think you woke us up at the end of a very long day, but we also want to go beyond that with you. We want to see how we can help to develop programs for training and developing our pilots, because this is a new sport. This is a sport that no one has ever performed in before. and therefore we need ways to train our pilots to give them the experiences and training programs that are going to make them more performant in the boats once we do get racing. So those are the ones that we're working through. Very excited to work with those in the short term, and very excited to stay in touch with all of you in the longer term as we grow and as we get more opportunities to develop. Over to you, Sid.
Great stuff. Thank you for that, Yanni. Yanni Andriopoulos, Chief Commercial and Marketing Officer, the E1 Series there, joining us from right here in the UK. And a huge congratulations to our startups that, of course, have been selected. 6 of them picked here by the E1 Series. So that's Virtuality Live for a second time, Flytops and Stargraph. Trigger Media, again, climbing the leaderboard for the second selection, Full Venue, and, of course, Sport React. So with that in mind, Virtuality Live, Lee, you've been selected for a second time in quick succession. Share with us how you feel.
Well, even more excited than the previous time. Thank you very much, Yanni, for selecting us. Really looking forward to really challenging each other and coming up with some incredible new 3D interactive experiences for the audiences you're trying to reach. No, this is awesome. Really appreciate the vote of confidence. Thank you very much.
Love to see that. Thanks very much indeed, Lee. And again, congratulations to yourself and to Virtuality Live. Let's now hear from Trigger Media, and I believe there'll be a new face, Clayton, who will be sharing with us how they feel for the second selection in quick succession. So Clayton, over to yourself.
Yeah, just echoing what Chris said last time, thanks to all of the Hype team. It's been a great experience. But Yanni, thanks ever so much. Really looking forward to working with you and the team at E1. I think it's a really exciting series. You've got some great concepts, and I think we'll really challenge and push the boundaries of what can be achieved.
Great stuff. Thank you, Clayton. Congratulations to yourself, to Chris, and to Bruce, and the entire team at Trigger Media. Let's now hear from Flytops with their first selection of the evening. So Flytops, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Yanni. This is an amazing opportunity. We're super excited. We think we're going to do great things together, things that haven't ever been done before. And we're looking forward to push this forward.
Great stuff. Congratulations, Shay. Shay Levy there joining us on behalf of Flytops, and congratulations to your entire team. Let's now hear from Full Venue, who, of course, have got their first selection of the evening. So over to you. Might have to unmute yourself there. Unless, of course, I've missed something, in which case, let's hear from Sport React.
Hello, guys. It is a big pleasure for us. We are so excited, and we are looking forward to work with you. And we believe that we will do a great thing with your athletes. Thank you for choosing us.
Great stuff. Thank you for that answer, and congratulations to yourself and the team at Sport React. And I think finally, let's close off with Stargraph. So over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Sid. Thank you, Yanni. Michele could not be here, but I'm representing him. Yeah, it's amazing that the world is moving toward this stuff of digital collectibles. We are Stargraph are working on that since 2007. So it's amazing to make our experience in this project, especially in the E1 series project, that is really amazing. Looking forward to work with you. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Stefano. Congratulations to yourself, to Michele, and of course the entire team. Right there from Stargraph. Huge congratulations to all the startups actually who have indeed been selected by E1 and our other partners, Volkswagen and Automotive Industries thus far. We'll keep things moving, and our fourth partner of the evening, of course, is Delta Tray, and we'll be joined by Federico Falco, who is their product experience lead at the Sport Experiences unit, joining us straight from Italy. So Federico, over to you.
Thank you, Sid. Clearly, this is not me in the slide. This is the group head of innovation, Pietro Marini, that could not join today. I'm here on behalf of him. You know, Delta Tray is a company. It's already a digital company, and we are covering very different areas of this business worldwide. We have different type of clients. We have federations, we have telcos, broadcasters, and also we cover different areas of our business, of things that were presented in the vertical. from OTT, broadcast, live, digital, and design. So our selection was made of five startups, which I'm looking forward to hear more and start working with. And we have tried to balance a little bit between the different areas of our business that we cover in Delta 3. So starting from the first one, without any specific order, Catapult X, for us, your value proposition is absolutely clear. We have seen great innovation in what you are proposing, and we are keen to know more from you and start developing something together. Then full venue. One thing that we are noticing is that many of our clients are starting to own their own arena, and also we are getting requests to help them in digitalizing the arena and in increasing the fan engagement, and I think here is something that we can work with together. Third one, Stargraph, on collectibles, digital collectibles. I had a very similar experience during FIFA World Cup 2018, where I personally work on the project. And to be honest, the fans responded pretty well. We had millions of new fans registered to collect digital asset. And so I think that also your value proposition here is pretty good, and we would like to know more and explore together your solution. Trigger Media, especially the augmented reality functionality, looks very interesting for us. Probably in the previous in the past years, the market was not enough mature for augmented reality, but now more and more we are getting these requests from our client. So it's for sure something we are interested to explore more with you. And last one, streaming side. It's an area of our business where also we are investing. And we are really curious then to know more about your next step and how you would like to make your product grow. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thanks ever so much for that, Federico. So that's Federico Falco, Product Experience Lead at the Sport Experiences Unit at Delta Trade, joining us straight from Italy. And a huge congratulations to the 5 startups that Delta Trade have indeed selected. So that's Stargraph, Trigger Media, Catapult X, Full Venue, and Stream Insights. And since we didn't quite hear from Full Venue the previous time, let's hear from yourselves for your second selection this evening. Full Venue, over to you.
So you're hearing me, someone new, but I'm here on behalf of Tiago, and I want to thank you, you all. Thanks, Sid, and I'm sorry for before I didn't catch the name. So Yanni, ευχαριστώ for before, and Federico now, grazie mille. And Full Venue is looking forward to talk to you soon and start working with you both. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thanks very much for that. And of course, congratulations to yourself, to Tiago, and all the team at Full Venue for their second selection this evening. Let's now hear from Catapult X, who I believe have been selected for the 3rd occasion after AI and Volkswagen. So Full Venue, Catapult X, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Sid. Thank you, team at Delta Trade. This is the breadth of your content is going to be a lot of fun for us, and we're going to deliver ads as fast as your racers.
Brilliant. Cheers for that, Zach. Congratulations to yourself and to Catapult X, climbing the leaderboard there with that 3rd selection. And on equal terms, we have Trigger Media with their 3rd selection. So let's hear from the team now. I wonder who we'll hear from.
Yeah, Bruce here. Just want to say thanks so much to the Hype team and to Deltatre. We're certainly looking forward to some exciting opportunities with you guys ahead. And I think this industry is about to explode big time with a whole bunch of great new content, and super excited to be part of it. So thank you very much.
Great stuff. Thanks for that, Bruce. And once again, a huge congratulations to yourself and to Trigger Media. Now let's hear from Starcraft with their second selection. So over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Federico, and thank you to Deltatre in general. And it's amazing to see that here in Italy, we can be able to make amazing stuff, business stuff together. So thank you, Federico. Thank you, Deltatre, for the choice. And again, we cannot see the time to work together on some really amazing stuff. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Stefano. And a huge congratulations to yourself and Starcraft once again, your second selection. So hopefully there'll be plenty to celebrate this weekend. I just want to make sure that we have stream insights on the call. If you do indeed, we'd love to hear from you now.
Yeah, we're here, Sid. How are you?
Not too bad as well, Peter. Good to see you again.
We're thrilled. We're really excited. Thanks to all the Hype team. Thanks to you. Looking forward to working with Deltatre, bringing a new level to fan engagement. So fantastic. Really excited.
Great stuff. Thanks very much indeed, Peter. Peter Goff there joining us on behalf of Stream Insights, and a huge congratulations to the entire team. We'll keep things moving now, and we're literally at our final partner. This event has absolutely flown by, which is always good to see. And in sticking to true character, we've got Airspeeder coming up with Stephen Sidler, who's their Innovation Business Manager, joining us from close to home right here in the UK. So Stephen, ready when you are.
Thanks, Sid. Yeah, thanks to Hype for this innovation program. It's been fantastic. So thanks to yourself, Alberto, Amir, and pushing us through this process. It's been eye-opening, some of the amazing ideas and business visionaries that have been part of this group. So yeah, hats off to every one of you. It's been sort of a tough decision. And just to echo Yanni and Mark, this doesn't mean the end. Wherever we are in our current phase, that's effectively where we are on our trajectory of growth. So it doesn't mean that we won't bump into each other in the future. So yeah, without further ado, I mean, we've selected 4 startups to go through to a proof of concept and potentially a trial. So super exciting. So I'll start with effectively our brief, which was initially to create an immersive and educational experience for fans, and secondly it was to show flying car racing to the world. So we want partners who can help us reach those targets, and we want partners as well to be able to come to the table with some creative, innovative solutions to help us get there. So it took over a week to select, but we came down to 4 in the end. The first one is Alan at Imagine AR. Again, it's all about being super creative with AR environments. It's not just about creating an AR app or an immersive experience through an app. We want to create we want to create a platform for fans to engage with the sport. And Imagine AR, we feel that we can experiment and delve into the world of creation with Airspeeder and AR in different ways. So Imagine AR would be our first out the hat. Second, we spoke to Eva at Dream Sports. I mean, we want to distribute flying car racing to the rest of the world, and we need to speak to more OTT platforms and services. But not just that, we want to work with good people and people that understand that we're creating a new extreme sport. And Eva has that background herself in windsurf and extreme sports, and understands where we're coming from about building a new sport and distributing it on new platforms, and we want to work with someone like that to do that. So we'll take a look there. And then Bruce and Chris over at Trigger Media, that's our third out the hat. They're projects that they've done before with NASCAR and Star Wars, with VR activations and AR activations and 360 activations. It's exactly on point to it's exactly where we benchmark ourselves, or who we benchmark ourselves against, and it's exactly what I said with Imagine AR. We want to create immersive experiences for all our fans, and so working together to create something special is top of our list. So yes, we're interested also in things like event domes and activations on site at key events and races in the future. But essentially, we want to work with someone who's well versed in that field already. So yeah, Trigar Media is our third, and then fourth and final out the hat. Late to the party, I must say, but it was something that piqued our interest, which was Xenovision. So NAS. And this is around obviously AI and safety systems within sport. It's something that is a second pillar to what we do as a sport. So this is part of the eVTOL and AI world and safety system world, and it's something that has piqued some interest in the company about finding more information out. So yeah, keen to take those 4 conversations forward. But thank you to everybody who went through this process. It's been completely eye-opening on the breadth of quality, and yeah, it doesn't mean this is the end. So thanks to everyone.
Great stuff. Thank you for that, Stephen, and a huge congratulations, of course, to our 4 selected startups. Well, DreamSports.tv, Imagine AR, both selected for a second occasion this evening. Trigger Media with their 4th selection this evening, and of course, Xenovision getting themselves on the leaderboard. Let's now hear from someone new. So Nazli, Xenovision, congratulations. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Stefan. It's really great. I really believe in what you are building, and it's really great to be part of it. Thank you so much. I have no words to explain my feelings. So thanks a lot, and thank you for the Hype team for this great organization.
The internet's going in and out. You have to wait.
Great stuff. Thank you for that, Nazli, and congratulations to yourself and to Xenovision. Let's now hear from Imagine AR with Alan with their 2nd selection this evening. So Alan, over to you.
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. I think we're going to do some amazing interactions with people's houses. You have the coolest models. I think we'll do some cool NFTs with you as well. So thank you very much. We're really excited. You are on the top of our list as well, besides publishing. So very much looking forward to it. Thank you and take care.
Great stuff. That's fantastic to hear. Thank you, Alan, and congratulations to yourself and Imagine AR. Let's now hear from DreamSports.tv. So Eva, over to you.
Thank you very much, Stephen. I can't start to say how excited I am to be working with you and Airspeeder and all these fantastic things that are going to happen. I hope to be reaching fans around the world with our platform and in our collaboration to do creative new things in reaching. And thank you so much to the Hype team. All you're doing is great. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Eva. Massive congratulations once again to yourself
you.
and DreamSport.tv, 2nd selection this evening. And now let's hear from an organization, a startup venture that perhaps is racing towards the finish line quicker than anyone else. Catapult X, rather Trigger Media. We'll close off with yourself.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Hype team and Airspeeder. I think, this is truly a historic moment. And, speaking to my son about it yesterday, trying to explain that flying cars are coming, that's just where we're at, 2021, so super excited to be part of it. And I think this opportunity to really mix reality and digital is just this just heads us towards it even further. So super excited, can't wait to get involved.
Great stuff. Thanks for that, Bruce. And a huge congratulations again on your 4th selection today. Some really great stuff there from Trigger Media. At this stage, of course, we are approaching the end of this particular draft. I'd also like to extend a massive thank you once again to our partners who include Automotive Industries or AI, Volkswagen, the E1 series, Delta Tray, and of course, Airspeeder, who we just heard from. A massive congratulations to all the startups that were selected, and whether or not you did make the cut today, making it past 1,400 applications is no mean feat, which is why today you are all undoubtedly winners. Now, before we proceed to spray the champagne, I'd like to once again invite Alberto Garriga, Program Director of the Motorsport Vertical for some closing remarks. So Alberto, over to you.
Thank you, Sid. Yeah, like Sid mentioned, I just want to thank you all and for taking part on the program. And as most of the partners mentioned, whether you have been selected or not, it doesn't necessarily mean that is the end. So as I'm sure a lot of the partners will keep on touch with you. And yeah, like a quick announcement for those that have been selected, as Amir mentioned at the beginning, the program starts on the 13th of April, and you will shortly receive an email with further information. So once more, thank you for taking part in the program. It's been a pleasure to get to know you all, and I look forward working with the ones that have been selected. So over to you, Sid.
Great stuff. Thanks for that, Alberto. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. And today we have Trigger Media with 4 selections on the podium, alongside Catapult X with 3 selections. And wait for this, as many as 6 startups tied on 2. So that's Virtuality Live, Advanced Radio Mapping, Stargraph, DreamSports.tv, Imagine AR, and Full Venue. So a huge congratulations to you all. So that's your podium, that's your leaderboard, and that's today's event done and dusted. Now, just before we do let you go, it would be remiss of us not to capture today's high energy, high enthusiasm, and celebratory atmosphere. So at this stage, we'll invite you all to bring your A game and have a picture taken, with all of you perhaps giving us the big thumbs up. So please make sure you join us on the opening session on the 13th of April, of course, as Alberto mentioned. And at this stage, I'd hand over to David for the picture. That's all from me. Thanks very much indeed for joining us once again.
Thank you, Sid, and thank you to Alberto for your leadership here. To all our partners, thank you for your time and your consideration for each and every startup here. So at this point, like Sid mentioned, please switch on your cameras. Let's have some thumbs up. Let's capture the vibe and move on to take over the motorsports industry. So cameras on. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Thank you, everyone, and we'll go. Ciao, ciao. Bye.